Welcome back to another episode of Donia Sports. Let's do the college football championship game today. I mean, this is going to be a stellar game. I can't wait. You got the 16-0 undefeated Indiana Hoosiers versus the Miami Hurricanes hosting in their stadium in Hard Rock. So this is going to be a stellar matchup. The biggest things I got to take away right now is Indiana coming off their win against Oregon dominated them from start to finish. It was a bloody game. It was 56-22. It wasn't a matchup, if anything. I mean, first play from scrimmage, it was a pick six or a pick. It was Dante Moore can anything going to the point he's coming back from college, coming back for another year of college. He doesn't want to be on the Jets because he does have a good resume after that one game. Fernando went off that game with 4 touchdowns, 5 touchdowns. I don't even know. It was just a clinic. Indiana, I've been picking and choose. I've been against Indiana this whole playoffs. Pick Alabama against them. Pick Oregon against them. And I've been just terrible picked in this whole thing with them. But the things I've been right is Miami. Miami has won every single game I've picked, and Miami come off the win against Ole Miss. That was a phenomenal game. That fourth quarter was a stellar, definitely a classic game going down to the wire. I mean, that final drive by Miami, getting the game-winning touchdown with Carson Beck taking it to his feet was unbelievable. The thing is with Miami, their game plan was to take away the ball from Chambliss, limit the big plays, limit his plays on the field, and just have possession because they had more time possession than Miami. More than Ole Miss in the head in the halftime, and then the possession started getting up more. So that's a big factor in that game, how they won. And Ole Miss, they're still trying to see if Chambliss is going to come back or they're not. I mean, they got Deuce Nye as their quarterback, who's going to be maybe the starter next year if Chambliss doesn't come back. But if he does come back, maybe Deuce Nye sits for a year. I don't know. We'll see with that situation. But Chambliss, we'll see. Hopefully his thing goes well because I would love to see him back again for another year for the Ole Miss Rebels because I bet Rebels fans will love him and Lacey again for another year because the whole Lane Kiffin situation, and then what Golding's done, winning 2 playoff games against Tulane, against Georgia, and almost winning this game, almost down to the wire. And wonder if that was a PI call, but it wasn't a PI call at the end, if I have to say. But other than that, let's talk about the championship game. This game, how I say it's going to decide is Fernando and Indiana could be known as one of the best teams ever. Go 16-0, the first 16-0 team, and the the new 12 team format of the playoffs. First 16-0 team ever also would be stellar. And how I look at it is a lot of people are saying Indiana's up there with LSU as one of the greatest teams. I'll say something. Indiana has a story, okay? Going from 4-8, 3-9 before Cincinnati, then last year only having one loss to Ohio in that blowout loss on the road and losing to Notre Dame in the playoffs, okay? Only those 2 losses, okay? Lost to the champs and then lost to the runner-up champs, okay? Give them credit to that. At least they lost to those guys, okay? And then this year they've been on dominant fashion, just bullying teams from Bama, running the damn ball down their throats, and then this game, Oregon just throwing the damn ball down their throats too and just suffocating Dante Moore again. So give credit to that, okay? I've just been against it, but Miami, that defense – the defense wasn't crazy, if I have to say, against Chambliss. I mean, Chambliss had a couple good throws, but not crazy. But he came up in that fourth quarter making some crazy plays in that, especially that final drive. Almost had the game-winning touchdown at the 40. So, yeah. But the thing is, in this game, is going to go down to who's going to force the most turnovers. I think if Indiana could make Carson Beck look like Sid from Ice Age, I think Indiana would win this game. But this is at home. Playing in Hard Rock Stadium at their home field advantage right here. A home field advantage in the college football playoffs is insane, okay? We forget that. I know it's going to be, say, neutral site, but you know it's going to be all Hurricane fans, alumni, all there supporting their Hurricanes and getting this championship for the first time since 2000, I think, 1 or 2000 something, because that was a dynasty team right there. That's 2000 Miami Hurricanes. Oof. Something, okay? If I have to pick and choose a team to win this game, it's such a I don't know. It's a tough matchup because Indiana's fair at 7.5. Okay, it's just Mark Fletcher's been on a tour. Malachi Tony, I mean that guy could burn off the secondary. You can't double team him or you're gonna let other receivers get wide open. Their D line, they'll get down to the quarterback. They'll sack him no matter what. If you double team Bain, another person's gonna get it right there. Okay, the secondary is making plays, getting interceptions, nonstop, making plays. Okay, Indiana. Bullying teammates, making them look so stupid. The only closest game this year was against Penn State on the road and Ohio State in the championship by a field goal, missing by that kicker, okay? Other than that, it's been dominating people. I don't think Miami gets bullied in this game. It's going to go down to, I said, quarterback play. and we forget. I've been picking against them all year. It's like I've been picking against Indiana. I've been playing with Miami. The two teams that I've just been. It's. Do I want to stay with the team or do I get proven wrong again? I'm gonna bet on the Hurricanes. I'm gonna bet on Hurricanes. Put all the chips on Hurricanes. I will take the Hurricanes winning the national championship. Um, I don't know. It's I don't know. It's so tough because the story, Indiana, you get the Heisman, you get the one seed, you get a 16-0 undefeated. Cincinnati's the greatest coach. He just knows for winning. I don't know. Maybe I take the Hoosiers. I've been against them all season. Yeah, I gotta take Hoosiers. I gotta take the Hoosiers in this game. I've been wrong in the whole damn NFL playoffs. I gotta take the leading people, the second and 7.5. I've been wrong in so many predictions this year in the playoffs, but I gotta take the Hoosiers now. Never mind. Maybe Fernando has that performance. It guarantees him he's going to get the first overall pick, of course. But like, this is his game. Show out, show ball. It's going to go down to the wire. I can't wait for tonight. Definitely. I know this is a shorter video. If anything, we do not have time. I'll say that no tie today. But let's just other than talk about the championship game, let's also talk about the elements of these two. Let's talk about Oregon, okay? And the transfer portal a little bit. So you see Oregon got Dante Moore back, got Dylan Oriel. Dylan Oriel will sit with his red shirt this year. It's definitely going to be very interesting how that goes. If anything, I mean, do I believe Dylan Oriel is the next Patrick Mahomes or next best quarterback? I don't know. He wasn't great in Nebraska. He had only 14 wins there. Went 7-5, won one bowl game. Other than that, wasn't impressive. Got hurt end of the year with an ACL or something like that, if I'm correct, or like a thumb shoulder. I don't know. So Oregon, the thing about Oregon, they have only lost to the national championships or the runner-ups. Okay, you lost to Washington in 23. You lost to Ohio State last year, and you lost to Indiana. You usually lose to the runner-ups. In the other years, since 2022, they only lost to Oregon State, and that was it, okay? Dan Lanny's been good. I give Dan Lanny credit, but the fashions of getting blown out in these games do not look pretty. It gives me vibes of the Notre Dame back in the day with Brian Kelly. That's what gives him vibes of the reign of 4C coming in and you just get booty raped by Bama or something like that. The classics. I think Oregon. My bold prediction heading to next season with any of the national championship, we'll have a little recap, but I will say Texas will be my Natty team next year. I think Texas can win the Natty. I think getting Cam Coleman, Arch Manning, the best running back from NC State, if I'm correct, and another running back from, I think it was Arizona State also. So you get a couple backfields, and you're losing the defense. You are losing Malcolm Muhammad, and then you got Anthony Hill even, okay? But I think, and losing that one linebacker, I forgot his name. Lotus or something like that, Lofi, I don't know. But losing him was a big loss also. So I don't think Texas will have a big fall off. I think they do win the Natty, though. I think it's their year. It's something about Stark in that team next year. And I think Arch and Manning heading his 5th year of college or 4th year, that's going to be something. Just redshirt junior year. I think Arch got better at the end of the year. Got really good in that Michigan versus Texas game. Went off with the rushing yards and the passing yards a little bit. He looked poised. I think he can do it, and I think they win the Natty. And I think the team's going to play him, Oregon. I think Oregon brought everyone back pretty much. I mean, you're losing at least a couple players on defense. That's really it with Dylan Diamond. Offense is Sadiq. I know Sadiq was a big thing, but you have to still Evan Stewart coming back. Dakota Moore coming back. The run game's a little bit better. I know Malik Hughes was leaving, but who gives a crap about him? I mean, he didn't play that much. But you have a running back committee with Jordan Whitney. The O-line, I know you're losing Isaiah World, but the O-line's going to get better, of course. In the defense, you got Coy Petrie, the best safety in the whole college football playoffs other than Caleb Downs. He's out there. So I think that's a big move. Another white safety because they like their white safeties. I think maybe Dalen has this thing. I don't know. That's a big move right there. So I think Oregon and Texas will be playing for the national championship in Las Vegas next year at this time next year. Definitely going to be a great game. I can't wait for this. So that would be intense right there. My big hopes, DJ Lagway did sign with the Baylor Bears a couple days ago, officially, after the whole rumors of him going Ole Miss and Duke and all that situation, and I'm very pissed off about that. But hey, he's a Baylor Bear, at least finally. That's a big thing. His dad was a Baylor Bear alumni right there as a running back for us. So maybe DJ Lagway can bounce back and bring back Baylor football. It's been a minute. Maybe Dave Aranda, Caillou doesn't mess this up again. because it's now his guys mostly in the building, and it's been like that for a while, and we still haven't won anything. We made a one bowl against LSU, had a close game, it got blown out, and then this year was just disappointing. The defense was terrible. Sawyer did everything he could do. It's just the defense just sold. I mean, that's what Dave Moran is known for, and he did nothing. I want him gone. I wish we got James Franklin, honestly, but I don't know. I'm just very disappointed with the fashion of this. If I have to say, um, and then there's rumors that Miami's going to get the quarterback from Duke, Darren Misser or Mishron. I don't know. That will be a big move right there. I think Miami will get right back to the contending again if they get him because he's a great quarterback. He was really good at Duke, won the ACC championship, won a bowl game. Those guys looked really good with him. So I think and he's from Tulane. That Tulane year with him, oh wow, his freshman year was unbelievable to make Tulane really good that one year. So if I had to say, if Miami gets that, they'll bounce back. I think Miami's going to be back with the Blue Bloods again because it's been a while since the 2000s, and now they're back because the ACC is always open. I mean, look, Duke won it this year. The damn tiebreaker is true, though. Hey, like, Miami's not even the best team in the ACC. If you want to debate that, Duke was. They won it. So, yeah. Shows you how much, like, conference championships don't really matter anymore because they're just, like, place bidding, if anything. Because who gives a crap you win your conference now, honestly? You should get an automatic bid. You should win games. It's still shocking how Miami is. I don't know Notre Dame's still pissed off about the whole situation. How they had 2 losses and the head-to-head matter. Unless if Miami Wednesday, Notre Dame lost to the champs and they put them in the playoffs and they can't say anything. I still think Notre Dame should have made it over Bama though. I do think that. I don't think Bama should have made it. Bama, I don't even know what their situation. I mean, they missed out big time. Isaiah Horton left, go to A&M. You still got Ryan. You missed out on the running back Hollywood from NC State, Texas went to. So you got 2 flips, lost Cam Coleman. It's not looking good for Bama. Caleb DeBoer got to do something. I mean, I know the recruiting pool is getting good with Caleb DeBoer. But everything, yeah, I don't know what's going to do. I mean, Russell or Austin Mack, who's going to be quarterback. Tyson's going to the draft officially. I don't like that move. I think she should come back for another college and go somewhere else. Maybe Clemson, maybe North Carolina. I don't know. One of those schools. It's time. SEC was not it for you, okay? And Auburn fell off a little bit, too. They lost everyone. Eesh. Auburn lost everything. No, no. It should be a very interesting year. We'll do definitely recap with Ty next time. Of the whole college football playoffs. Don't worry with this. But, yeah. Thank y'all for joining us. This is a very short episode, one of our shortest episodes on this channel. So, yes, thank y'all for joining Donia Sports or Donia Sports. How you say it or not, I don't know. We'll still figure that out. But Donia Sports, thank y'all for joining. Like and subscribe.